How's it going, everybody? This is DeanoGTO, and today we're looking at the Water Tanks 1.1 test server. So this might be something I'm reading into a little bit too much, but I made like a 10-minute video a couple minutes ago, like just describing like how I would like this implemented and stuff like that there. But I realized I was getting a bit too far ahead of myself. So this little like tooltip here. This gives away a lot of information which I actually didn't really know about. Like usually, like I just read like the news sites casually, and I'll just like keep up to date on like the general things that are changing with the game and like what's coming down the pipeline. I do miss certain things. Like I actually didn't realize there were two maps coming with this patch, which I just completely missed somehow. Not gonna lie, but this seems like a big change. If you read that tooltip, it says items for bonds, unique vehicles, improved equipment, and directives. Now, the equipment directive which we've had in the game for ages to this point, but the vehicles, that seems like something wholly new, because I went and checked one of the World of Tanks like resources just to check like what it said that the general things you would be able to obtain would be with bonds, and it still says you'll be able to demount your bond-based equipment, you'll be able to buy bond-based equipment, and you'll be able to get directives as well. It mentions nothing about unique vehicles. Now, what I think this could be, this is my speculation point. I'm also like really curious to see like what other people say like about this. Like, what do you reckon they're going to do with like bond-based vehicles? Do you reckon they're going to just like make it obtainable through people like for people who have like played the ranked battle seasons, grinded it out over time, and actively like push towards getting like high numbers of bonds just so that they can obtain specific like vehicles? Or do you think they're going to make it so that you can like essentially like accelerate the bond-based vehicle purchasing by like spending gold on the game or something like that? Or like, do you reckon they're going to do something shady like that, or do you reckon they're going to go with more of a World of Warships methodology? Because if you don't know, World of Warships introduced, I think, steel and coal are the two resources they introduced. Now, steel, I think, is only obtainable through clan wars, I think. And I also think there is a thing in World of Tanks, the Stronghold mode, which also has some separate resources, but I don't know anything about that. But coal is interesting in World of Warships because you have missions and stuff like that there, and you get coal, I believe, for just doing well in World of Warships. Like, you just gradually attain it over time by just playing the game and playing the game well. And you can get a multitude of different things with coal. There are some vehicles, or not vehicles, there are some ships in World of Warships which are only accessible through steel, and there are some which are only accessible through coal. So if you want to get steel, you have to do clan wars. If you want to get coal, you have to play like random battles and stuff like that there in order to attain it over time. But you can get things like the Musashi, which is basically the baby Yamato. So, like, it just seems like if wargaming goes that direction with World of Tanks, now I don't think it's a good idea if they implement like full premium tier 9s. I think that would be a bad step. Like, I really don't think that would be a good idea. But if wargaming was to introduce, like I say, like a tier 8 premium, just one that hasn't been introduced off the top of my head, the Canon Jagdpanzer 105. If that was introduced and it was added in as a bonds-based vehicle, and it was made a premium vehicle as like a reward for the people who have like grinded out all the bonds and all the necessary like and done all the necessary grinding in order to obtain that vehicle, like if they added in as a premium vehicle, like for the people who actually put the effort in, I think that would be awesome. Like, I think that would be such a great like little thing to add in for the players who've like put the effort in, put the time into the game in order to obtain things like that. Like, I just think that would be a great like end game thing to end for, or not to end for, to aim for. Plus, they could expand the roster of vehicles just over time if they wanted to do that. So, or they could like have rotations of different vehicles which are available. Like they could do so many things with this if they choose to implement it in a non-cash grabby way. Hopefully, they choose to do that, of course. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think of this in the comment section below. Like, I'm even going to like flash up on the screen here, like probably while I'm still talking. I'm probably just going to record some like no voiceover footage while running the background here while I'm talking. Like just showing the web page which I was looking at, and it doesn't mention anything to do with vehicles. So I think this might just be a brand new thing that Wargaming has decided to add in. So yeah, let me know if I'm just really late to the party on this, or is this the first you're hearing about it too? So yeah, let me know what you guys think of this in the comment section below, and thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one.